Hello, students of Class 5. Today, we will be learning Social Studies, Chapter 15 about India Wins Freedom. Please listen carefully and try to understand what I'm going to explain for you. In this chapter, we have 6 objectives to learn. Firstly, Gandhiji's contribution to the freedom struggle. Secondly, the Rowlatt Acts and the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Thirdly, the non-cooperation movement and the civil disobedience movement. Fourthly, the Simon Commission and the demand for Purna Swaraj. Fifthly, World War II and the Quit India movement. Sixthly, how India finally became free. Now let us discuss about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. On 13th April 1919, the people of Punjab gathered at Jallianwala Bagh, Amritsar, to attend a peaceful demonstration. It was attended by about 10,000 men, women, and children. On the orders of General Dyer, the British soldiers blocked the only exit from the park and fired for 10 minutes into the unarmed crowd. Thousands were killed or injured. The incident shocked the entire country and also some British. Dyer was forced to resign in March 1920. In July 1920, however, the House of Lords in Britain pardoned Dyer. Now let us discuss non-cooperation movement. The protest against the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Gandhiji gave a call for the non-cooperation movement. The people of India decided to disobey the unjust British laws. They decided that they would not cooperate with the British government. Thousands of men and women left their jobs. Students left their schools and colleges to join the freedom movement. Leaders from all over the country joined the movement. Among them were many great men and women like Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, Sarojini Naidu, Sri Rajagopalachari, Chittaranjan Das, Motilal Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. In 1929, the Indian National Congress took a historic decision in Lahore. The time had come for the British to leave India. They decided that they would not rest until the country owned Purna Swaraj, complete freedom. Nandi March. During this movement, Gandhiji led the salt satyagraha and broke the salt laws. He marched on foot from Sabarmati Ashram to Nandi Coast in Gujarat. This was a great challenge for the British government in India. The movement became popular in every part of India. Many people were lathi charged and killed. In the northwest, the movement were led by Abdul Ghaffar Khan, who was popularly known as Frontier Gandhi. In the northeast, by Ravi Gedilin of Nagaland, and in the south by C. Rajagopalachari. The British faced a countrywide agitation. People started using only Indian goods. This posed a serious problem for the British goods and their factories in England. In 1935, the British government made some reforms. Now people could elect their representatives for the government. Congress, though dissatisfied, took part in the election and formed the government in many provinces. Congress ministers did good work in the provinces. World War II and the Quit India movement. World War II broke out in 1939. The British declared war on India's behalf without talking to the Indian leaders. In protest, the Congress ministers in the provinces resigned. The Congress declared that India would not join the war until the British granted complete independence. They held talks with the British, But the talks failed, and the Congress, under the leadership of Gandhiji, launched the Quit India movement in August 1942. Gandhiji and other leaders were arrested. There were violent protests all over the country. Subhash Chandra Bose and the Indian National Army. Subhash Chandra Bose was elected president of Indian National Congress twice. He was arrested by the British government. He escaped from prison and went to Japan via Afghanistan and Germany. He took the charge of the Indian National Army and fought against British. He gave the popular slogans Jai Hind and Dili Chalo. India became free. In 1945, when the Second World War ended, the British realized that they could no longer stay in India because the Indians were determined to expel the British. In August 1947, the British rule in India came to an end and India became free. But the British did not leave our country without playing their last mischief. India was partitioned. A new country was born of India in August 1947. It was named Pakistan. India became independent in August 1947. Today, we are a free state where people of all religions live freely and fearlessly. My dear students, I hope you understood today's lesson. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you all.